Welcome to my shop. My name is Steve. This video is part 2 of the doll case build series, and in this video I'm going to show you how I build the stand for the doll case. So let's take a quick look at the stand. The doll display case stand is built to this point. The top frame and legs are of similar construction to the doll display case itself with a through miter construction. I use the Hoffman dovetail system to join these through miters, which obviously isn't completed yet. I've got another method for that, and I'll leave a link to that at the end of this video. The upper stretchers are 10 millimeters or 3/8 inch wide by 5/8 inch wide, and they have 1/4 inch by 3/8 inch integral tenons. And to make those tenons, I use the Lee FMT jig, which excels at mortise and tenon joints, but in particular I keep it around because it excels at small mortise and tenon joints, which something most jigs do not do. The bottom stretchers are the same stock size, same dimensions as the legs, and this is joined with 6 millimeter dominoes. I'm going to show you how I applied the foot to the base of the leg and profile that. So without further ado, let's get to this build. Take another one there. I've glued the dominoes into the lower leg stretchers. The blade in the saw is tilted to 45 degrees. And now that my leg lower stretcher assemblies are cut and dominoes inserted and mitered, this is sized to just fit inside this. And because these will be at the bottom of the leg, they're going to be much more forgiving than the next step. The next step, I've got these small stretchers. They'll be approximately 2 inches down from the bottom here, insert in the leg with integral tenons. And this is approximately 5/8 by 3/8 thick, or 15 millimeters by 10 millimeters. Because of the close proximity to this three-way miter, being that close, it's not going to be forgiving. To do this, I'm going to be using the Lee FMT jig, or frame mortise and tenon. And if you're not familiar with this jig you use with a router and a spiral upcut bit to mill both the mortise and the tenon, and they're rounded. I find this once it's set up, I mean it does hold the piece securely and makes nice fitting tenons, and it is adjustable. The router base rides on 2 pins. This one's fixed. This one is, they're both tapered. This is adjusted, this pin rides in a given slot, and it is adjusted to where you have no play. This jig, or this pin, rides on a template, and the template I've got installed now is for a 1/4 inch by 3/8 inch tenon or mortise. And to cut the tenon, the follower will be routed around, the follower will ride around the outside of this, and for the mortise it will ride inside. And you adjust the tightness of the fit by adjusting the depth of that tapered pin and how it interfaces with that template. Now I'm going to cut the dovetail slots for the three-way miters in the top of the legs, and it needs to match up with what's in the upper frame. And I'm just going to use this as a guide and rub these joints together. And that sets up pretty fast. And just feel for any sharp edges. Okay, so let's the fit of the top. Oh, I think that's going to pull together good with those keys. Maybe a little off, we'll see. Well, I think this is a good place to stop part 2 of this video. In the next one, I'm going to glue the top on, drive the keys in, cover the keys, and cut glass stops for the upper case, and we'll see the finished project then.